Ready to go. This will be Phoenix and the Wingmen going up against Piece of Toast in Group 1. Both teams currently 1-1 right now, both having lost to the now 3-0 Playosaurus Rex. And why? Oh, okay. That's pretty weird. So 6.82 being pretty different. And last game we saw a pretty good stomp by Playosaurus. Definitely looking like they're the team to beat right now.
5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
Look to see if any of the new combos, the new popular combos, are going to come out in this game. Some of the new eggs things as well. The Sven eggs, which we never got to see from Gay for Pay last game. Yeah, lots of others. Could even see Lone Druid with the bear having the mana now. Some funny Dagon builds coming out with that, but Mask of Madness definitely pretty good on the bear.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Reserve time.
And they're waiting a long time on this pick. Going into the reserve time just a little bit. Now Phoenix and the Wingmen did opt for the second pick. Interesting in itself, which means they may have a combo. Two heroes that they want to pick up here. Now the Dazzle pick from Piece of Toast, definitely not committing too much now, other than
10 seconds to pick.
Not super aggressive for support.
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Reserve time.
They're taking a long time here. Judging by the fact they wanted second, I would have thought they may have already had a combo ready to go. They're going to go for Ogre, which is for some reason not seen here. Not really sure why. And still thinking about their second pick here for the moment.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
Wow, I really thought they would have had a combo ready, but I guess not.
Reserve time.
I mean, it's not a big deal. Just getting second pick isn't that bad.
Dire team are now picking.
But they're... Oh, actually they picked something. For some reason, I can't see what it is.
Dire's ban.
I didn't hear the sound.
Radiant's
Whatever,
ban.
we'll see when we get into the game. I'll make sure to listen to the draft sounds now, as I guess we have to rely on that for some reason.
10 seconds to pick. 5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
We are sitting for a long time on these. Using a lot of reserve time.
Dyer's ban.
I'll ban out the Drow, which could be good
Radiant's
with
ban.
the Sven. Possibly comboing up with the Ags upgrade coming out from him. And the Void ban as well.
Team pick.
Void's still a pretty strong hero, even with the slight nerfs. Okay, so they're going to pick the LC, which is going to go here. So Ogre and LC, and then the secret other hero.
Radiant team are now picking.
And the Tidehunter, they have pretty good couple of tanky heroes here in Dazzle to keep them up for even longer. It's 3v0 so far. And we'll look to see it become,
Only 10 seconds.
unfortunately, probably 5-0. This bug will persist
5 seconds.
throughout the
5
draft.
seconds remain. Reserve time.
Crystal Maiden.
Okay, so now we get to see the pick. The
Dire
Crystal
team
Maiden,
pick.
or Phoenix and the Wingmen, so they'll have the CM as well as the LC, the Ogre, and a invisible hero here. Oh, it's probably Ricky. Got it.
Only 10 seconds.
Could possibly see a
5
piece of toast going
seconds.
for
Hurry,
another
hurry.
tanky core here. And with the Dazzle, keep them all up. Could definitely be nice.
Reserve
Could even
time.
go for something like a Wisp as well. I'll get the Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's
I
ban.
have no idea what's happening. So that'll give him a lot of damage. And if LC ends up dueling, and not against the
10
Shadow
seconds
Fiend,
to
then
pick.
could see
5 seconds.
the
Hurry,
Legion Commander quickly
hurry.
falling to the damage that the Shadow Fiend does put out in the mid game.
Reserve time. Dyer's ban.
Bending at the
Radio
Earthshaker,
team.
interesting.
Dire team are now picking.
God, I didn't hear it. Okay, well we're just gonna have to see the heroes once they pick them. Oh, okay. So that's why they banned out the Rubik, I guess. So 4v1 here. Seems legit. Come on, pick your heroes so I can see what the actual setup is. There we go. So. Okay, good. No annoying sound. So this will be Phoenix and the Wingmen
We're nearly at the part
on
where
the
everything
Radiant going
dies
up
over
against
and
Piece of
over.
Toast on the Dire. And they'll have the PA, played by stand-in Grieve, going to the bottom lane for the moment. Evil Fork will be joining him on the CM. And lastly, we'll have Acceptable Eyes on the Ogre, going to the bottom lane as well. In the mid, we'll have Lomi and No Life, playing the Meepo. Is he the same player that played it in the other games? I believe so. They've gone 1-1 with this Meepo, I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Also, it was a different team, but I believe it was this team. And lastly, we'll have Rock on Rob playing the, looks to be offlane, Legion Commander. And for a Piece of Toast here, we'll have
30 seconds.
Beaner Boy playing the Sven. Looks to be on the top lane farming with Devdos off of his usual Chen onto the Dazzle. And mid we're going to have Shibby playing the Shadow Fiend once again. And this time he won't have to go up against a really lucky Legion commander, as well as Avakamu. On the Enigma, looks to be going Soul Ring, and we'll be denying up a creep here. And lastly, we'll have Suit Blood, this time playing the Tidehunter. So Meepo against Shadow Fiend, and this will allow both heroes the, oh god, that sound is gonna be annoying. Okay, I'm just gonna mute it right now. Okay, I don't know what the hell it is, but we're just not gonna have it. No, that game sound. Just have it be quieter. There. So it looks like we're gonna have a solo Legion commander against a Sven, as well as a pulling Dazzle. And Avakamu will be in the jungle. Must just be the Shadow Fiend. Okay, try to stay away from him. Okay. In the mid we'll have Meepo against the Shadow Fiend. And on bottom lane we'll have PA as well as the Ogre and the CM up against a solo Tidehunter. Okay, I'm gonna need to like reconnect. There we go. This totally is not gonna work, but whatever.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to do game sense for this, and then do a restart afterwards. Whatever.
Double damage!
So basically, this is all on global silence. Ugh. So far Tidehunter not doing too badly here, even with the multiple sports coming out from Phoenix and the Wingmen. In mid lane, Meepo getting a little bit low. There's the other Meepo doing pretty low. And should be doing pretty well for himself already with 16 souls. And that early damage. LC out of mana for the moment here. We'll have to tango up, not very high health-wise. Has the Ring of Regen, which will help a little bit with some tangos.
I think not.
Dire's top tower is under
Meepo
siege.
probably doesn't want to go up against the Shadow Fiend like that. So Legion Commander gonna opt for an early Soul Ring. Look at the stack here. Is gonna notice that? Yeah, I'm gonna pull that off here, and we'll get most of the pull. Maybe not the safest place for you to be. Tidehunter gonna screw around with this camp over here. So far, reasonably passive early game. Snag an early bounty run.
Shiny!
Nice if nothing else. See if Beaner Boy's gonna opt for the early, or even any at all eggs.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
And okay, I didn't see that happening.
Hey, everyone's gotta start
But,
somewhere.
I'll get the Tidehunter. I'll be using the blast for that. Shibby gonna opt for the early phase boots, which is gonna give her a lot of damage. Already approaching the 100 mark.
Dire's
Definitely good
bottom
for her
tower
as she
is being
approaches level
attacked.
6. Meanwhile, Shibby already past the 100 mark with the souls. He likes to go the 4-4-1-1 build, I believe. Oh, we're going to loop around from the side here. Shibby's going to spot him out, and will retreat back a little bit after getting a little harassment fire blast. So far, PEA being left alone here against this Tidehunter, which is completely fine. Doesn't even need to auto attack for last hits, can just use the Stifling Dagger. And Meepo actually ends up dying here in the mid lane. CM looks to fall as well, and will end up dying with the last hit from the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend, top of the last hits, and with a kill and assist as well. Definitely doing well for himself. Looks like a possible wraparound for a second, but not going to be the case. They have like a stun and a half here on the top lane, so they could maybe go for the LC a little bit.
Oh, they're just toying with us now.
Almost has the duel. Avakame coming into the game here, or into the... coming over here. We'll get the PA kill on the bottom. Looks like with the haste rune he's going to go for the CM as well, going to get frostbitten up for his moment.
Radiant's bottom tower is being
Should
attacked.
be falling here. Gonna try to
more death, a
see
vicious
if he can get the
double
courier,
slaying.
or at least something, but not gonna happen. So
Radiant's
should be getting a
bottom tower
quick double
under
kill on the
fire.
bottom lane. And
Dire's
this
middle
early
tower
mid game is
taking
really about whether
damage.
Shibby does well. That and the placement of some good ravages and black holes. Actually, will they be able to get the Tidehunter? Yes.
Buried alive.
Meepo PA and Ogre Magi coming in for that one. LC now going to take up some experience in the mid lane. Could possibly have some rotation come over here for a duel onto the Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Good ward vision here. Just one ward here for Phoenix and the
Radiant's
Wingmen.
middle tower is
For
taking
Dire, got a ward
damage.
here, and got a ward to protect the Sven as well. Shadow Fiend already getting some farm here, has the treads as well as the Wraith Band, so not too squishy anymore. At 872 life now.
This will do nicely.
See, I'm gonna snag the rune here. Gonna take a lot of damage from Shibby here, and one ray is missed, but didn't need all three to get the kill. Meepo gonna see if he can come in and do something here. Is he gonna throw the net out? Net
Dire's
misses,
bottom tower
and
under
that should be
fire.
that for the moment. In fact, duel
Radiant's
coming
top
out onto the
tower is
Shadow Fiend
under
will be able to
siege.
get the kill in time. Not gonna happen. And the Grave going off before the Dazzle does end up falling. And is he going to be able to get the LC kill? Not going to happen. And 2 kills for Phoenix and the Wingmen in the middle lane. Near the bottom rune spot. Down a little box here is Avu. Probably detailing where the players should have come from. Let's check the main Meepo here.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Has 2200 gold,
Dire has
so could opt for a
fortified
blink
their towers.
in just a moment if he does want to.
Dire's
Spend as
middle
well
tower
with
taking
1600
damage.
gold. And we'll see what item he does want to go for. If he wants to start building the eggs, definitely has the opportunity to do so. Also going to come in here, duel off cooldown, and if she can get just a little bit of help here, could start working on that bonus damage. In the meantime, PA already has the phase and 1500 gold as well. So doing good farming wise there. We'll switch over to the net worth here. And Shadow Fiend obviously at the top of the net worth charts here. In fact, another kill possibly coming out here. No extra Malefice stun means Avacom is not going to be able to get the kill for the moment. Shibby has the Aquila and Bracer as well. So just opting for some early game stat items to secure this game for the moment. Avocamo gonna find the LC for the moment.
Dire's middle
Nothing
tower is
doing.
being attacked.
Gonna snag the bounty rune from Shibby as the Ogre Magi.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
And LC gonna possibly spot out this stack here. Oh no, actually was just pulling it over for a second or something. And 4 heroes, in fact all 5 from Phoenix and the Wingmen coming over here. Eidolons will spot them out. And Stifling Dagger coming out, overwhelming odds, and they will get the quick duel onto the Dazzle. Ravage coming out under the tower, not good. And Black Hole as well, catching 3. And Tidehunter with the Anchor Smash in the middle doing a lot of damage. And Elsie is going to fall here, so going to be 2 kills for 1 under the tower. They did use the Ravage as well as the Black Hole, however. Malphite not off cooldown for a little while longer. And going to create the Eidolons, but not going to get a kill there. And looks like PA did end up TPing out. Meanwhile, Shibby, completely not involved in this, is going to get a quick and easy tower here in the mid lane. So even more gold coming out for him. 1,600. Actually, what did he just buy? Just going to finish up the early drum. Just going to capitalize on that mid-game presence. And Ogre did end up falling here, but will get a dual secure for the Legion Commander, and PA ends up killing the Sven. Avocamo going to blink and TP away. So a bit of a dive past the tier 1 tower ends up being costly. 4 piece of toast. But once again, Shibby, left alone, will start pushing onto the bottom tier 1 tower for Phoenix and the Wingmen. Can raise up the creeps here, and actually tower close to falling within deny range for the moment, but they're going to try to get the Shadow Fiend, and using the trees to great advantage here, but not able to get the kill for the moment. Will get 1 kill, and in fact, PA dodging pretty well, and PA just barely got the kill, but the Shadow Fiend blow up at the end got the return on that one. So Shibby getting the better deal out of that with the 2 kills as well as the tower. And now at top, bit of a dive going off onto the Dazzle. He'll use the Shallow Grave and save himself for a moment, but no Ravage up. And actually Sven with the ult going to do a lot of damage and will kill the Meepo off after they killed the Dazzle. I'm going to TP out. No mana for the Sven, so he's not going to be able to take care of that. Looks like we're gonna push out this tier 1 tower on the top lane here. Gonna use the Eidolons for that. And with the Eidolons as well as Shadow Fiend's damage, they have a lot to do here. Overwhelming odds actually doing a ton of damage with the all the different characters there. Gonna throw off the Ogre spells here. Ravage going to come in right under the tower, and he'll get the last hit as well. He'll get the Sven kill immediately, and Shadow Fiend close to falling, but the Meepo going to die first. And overwhelming odds didn't get the kill yet, but PA going to blink in and bottling up his Shibby, but not going to live. And Avocamo going to run away, has the blink, so he should be able to get out just fine. So 2 kills, but they do give up a tower and the kill of their own. And Shibby definitely topping the net worth charts here. 14 minutes in. Off of the, what is this, KD 7-3-1, and got a solo tower on the bot lane, as well as other towers from his team. But in fact, only 1k advantage in experience. Net worth, though, 4k. Shibby's getting the items quickly, and he's going to start working towards the early BKB. Elsie going to try to run away, but nothing doing there, I believe. Going to be slowed up by the Poison Touch. Weave going off as well, so a lot of minus armor coming out. The Svenel is going to be used, and Elsie's going to sacrifice herself. Was trying to get the Satyr Blast. Great Black Hole coming out means they'll get another couple of kills here. So Sven getting a triple kill there. And 2,000 gold for himself. Has the Blink, and now with that they'll start pushing down this next tower here. All the tier 1's gone for Phoenix and the Wingmen. And no tower's gone at all for a piece of toast. And they'll look to secure their first tier 2 here. Eidolon's coming up, and the damage from Chibi just too good. Yeah, only 16 souls for the moment, but definitely enough. I believe that's the buckler, yep. So it looks like Tidehunter's going to be building the mech. Overwhelming odds, again, doing good damage, and may be able to hold them off this tower for a little bit. Over deny range, unfortunately. So they'll have to wait for what could be another push, except no, they'll have a couple of heroes TP out, and the rest will walk away. So Phoenix and the Wingmen not too far behind in kills, but in towers, ooh, not doing great. And they gotta watch out for Shibi. If they can end up getting a few kills on him, that's definitely good, and they should focus him in the fights, but you're gonna have to watch out as he is gonna get that BKB pretty soon. Getting close to the Mithril Hammer already. Meepo has the blink already with the point booster as well. And gonna look towards getting that Ags as soon as possible. And with the Ags, all of the Meepos, if they can position themselves right, should be able to get the Shadow Fiend with relative ease. Just gotta have to watch out for the Requiem of Souls. Even Meepo with his extra magic resistance is not gonna be able to survive an early big Requiem. And actually Poison Touch gonna go off onto the PA. Nothing to blink to for the moment. And unfortunately Shibi not doing too great there. Got a couple of misses against the PA with 2 up in the blur, giving 30% evasion. And just not able to catch up for the moment. Only 1 on the Poison Touch means it's going to be no stun. Actually, Ogre going to come out, going to put a bit of damage onto one of the illusions, and we'll back up for the moment. And actually, will they be able to get the kill onto the PA? No. And again, no stuns coming out there. In fact, Enigma did end up getting the tier 2 on the top lane, but it will cost his life. Kill going the way of Meepo. Again, this overwhelming odds is actually pretty decent at counter push if you use a lot of creeps like Enigma with the Eidolons. And if they opted to go for something like a Necro Book or something like that, it would also help. Or Helm of the Dominator creeps. PA has drums and is going to start working for a what looks to be most likely a BKB as well. So if you look at the PA versus the Shadow Fiend, they basically have roughly the same build. He just has Mithril Hammer in addition. A little bit of banter coming out between the two teams. See him actually doing pretty well for herself. Looks like she was going to build a drum, possibly? I mean, 2 drums on the same team isn't that bad. So, a little bit questionable. And, Elsie not going to opt for the early blink. Instead, will go for an early armlet. With the Tidehunter getting that mech here, this is going to be a little bit scary. Their push is going to be, quite frankly, scary. And should with the Invis rune. If he gets a couple of kills here, this can set off at least a tower, if not 2. He's going to dive back to the tier 2 here, just out of range, and will spot out the Meepo. Just going to give vision for his team. And the Blink Black Hole ready, as well as the Ravage. And the Ravage coming in, first of all, should be going to come up and just put some good damage out onto the LC. TP cancelled by the PA, and that'll be all for now. Oh, we're a little bit low. We'll have to retreat to the base, which means this tower will be going the way of Piece of Toast. Looks like.
Radiant's middle
Raze is going to clear the creeps.
attacked.
Beaner Boy blinking forward, but no stun for now. Just going to scare him a little bit and secure this tower. So only 1 outer tower left for Phoenix and the Wingmen right now, and they're actually going to smoke. Complexity smoke here, as it was called, and we've gonna land on the Meepo here, but crit's coming out, and a great black hole gonna be cancelled though, and Ogre looks like he's gonna fall. Crystal Maiden already falling as well. Overwhelming odds again doing good damage here, and really fast is the Legion Commander, and looking to duel someone, but not
Whole
getting
lot of
great
murder
targets.
going on here. Make
The Meepo
men
gonna
too.
fall. Focusing the right Meepo is Shibby.
Phoenix.
And he'll get the Phantom Assassin as well. No mischances that time. 4 heroes down for Phoenix and the Wingmen. And Piece of Toast looks to do a push right now.
Radiant's
But
middle
again,
tower is taking
we're on the
damage.
odds. 18-second cooldown, but just clears the wave if you have a lot of creeps there. And this great ward here not spotted out by Phoenix and the Wingmen, I believe. Means they're going to have some good vision inside the base here. For both tier 3 towers. I can see he wants this illusion rune here. I'm going to camp it for a second. We'll check the rush just for a moment. Think about going on it, I believe. Or is he just going to stand there? There's no secret shop to buy from anymore. He's going to stand around, earn up a little bit, and the illusion's going to tank for a moment, and they will opt for the rush, and no vision at all from Phoenix and the Wingman to spot this out. In fact, they're grouping up as 5 top lane with smoke, and Avu's sitting top here while the rest of them did get the rush, and it looks like they're drawing, LC's drawing the lines to head towards Avu. They'll spot the Eidolons, but Enigma's long gone at this point. Smoke gonna wear off, and Meepo can maybe catch him out. Blink just off cooldown, he'll blink away. Should have seen him, I believe. Maybe been just out of range. Maybe thought the Eidolons were just going on it by themselves. Dazzle going to come in and will be dueled up, stun going off onto the Legion Commander, and no win there for Dazzle, which would have been pretty funny, but they will get 2 kills on the LC and Ogre. And again, this signals another push from Piece of Toast. And this time they'll see if they can get the tier 3. They do have the vision for it, ready to go, as shown before. And Tide blinking forward.
Double damage.
Looks like he could be going for a Yules, maybe? Interesting. And Meepo gonna drag the creeps back a little bit. Sven netted up for the moment, and the glyph coming out. Just gonna wait for the LC to come back up before they choose to take this fight. And Piece of Toast may elect to back after the glyph being used, but it looks like they won't.
Bottom tower under
They realize they have the advantage here with 12k in experience and 14k in net worth.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
And no real new items coming out here for the moment. Ogre still does not have the mechanism. Meepo does have the axe though.
Radiant's
So
bottom
Meepo
tower
always
under
nice.
fire.
A little bit of damage coming onto the last outer tower here for Phoenix and the Wingmen. Looks like they're just going to wait for a possible overextension by Phoenix and the Wingmen. We'll start the back now. Shibby as the BKB looks to be going hell with the Dominator now. So, going to be pretty hard to kill him with lifesteal coming out. And Enigma already getting close to the refresher. And may also opt for the Ags after that if he wishes to do so. Getting close to that refresher, and they may opt to go once he does get that.
Dazzle.
Sven has his BKB, and a number of items he can go next. I mean, again, I would like to see the Ags. I think would be interesting, but lots of items he can go. Could always go a Battle Fury for more cleave. Dazzle gonna come down and oh, nothing doing. As LC is gonna use the press the attack and back up. So a little period of calm here for the moment. In a pretty aggressive game. Yeah, they're just going to start the push onto this last tower here. And Shibby's going to bait out. something here is he will use the Requiem, and Meepo getting really low and is going to end up falling here.
Radiant's bottom
Stayed too
tower is
close while the
being
Requiem was
attacked.
coming out. And Malefic's stun coming out of the CM, and even with the Frostbite, she is going to end up falling.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
They're going to back while the rest of the heroes take the tower here. And good move coming out,
Radiant's
from
bottom
Piece of
tower
Toast.
is demolished.
baiting the rotation with Shibby and having the TPs ready to get some kills there while they secure the last outer tower. In fact, blinking in is Beaner Boy going to go on to the Ogre, and Shadow Fiend from the side going to get a kill there. And in fact, PA using the BKB and will try to run away. Phase Boots will give him enough speed to do so.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
And LC as well as CM going to come in. We'll pull the creeps for a moment. And Piece of Toast banging on that tier 3 tower in the mid lane.
True friend.
Blink gonna come in and they'll get Beaner Boy immediately, but a great black hole coming in from Avukamu, catching everyone, and Sven godlike now, and this will be a free Rax for Piece of Toast. 26 minutes in.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Weave gonna come out, and they may even opt to start on a second one. Could switch bottom if they do want to do so. And another black hole gonna come out. Using the refresher means they will get the Ogre. And with that, they can look to switch to this bottom lane here. And Phoenix and the Wingmen is going to call the GG 26 minutes in.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
And I said it would come down
Truly,
to
today
Shibby on
we
the
have
Shadow
video
Fiend.
games.
He seems to be the tempo setter for Piece of Toast. And getting those early kills mid lane means that they do get a quick and relatively easy win here.